The launch of the British Safety Council Manifesto in the Houses of Parliament is the opportunity to meet MPs, members of the House of Lords, member company and supporters of the British Safety Council.
We have to be constantly watchful that those who would like to save money or have other motives for rolling back health and safety are challenged. I'm hopeful, however, that there is also a positive mood for health and safety in the UK. Sadly, a lot of that has come out of tragedies. Most recently, the Grenfell Tower tragedy. I think those are making people think very seriously, perhaps for the first time in a generation, about the importance of health and safety and their importance to people's life and limb as well as their health and well-being of getting these things right.
I'm really pleased to be here today. I think safety at work is really important, not just in the traditional industries, but in those new workplaces, in the NHS, in local government. We face new challenges. And I'm particularly keen, as we debate exiting the European Union, that we make sure that all of those safety regulations that concern us are maintained for the protection of workers and for people out there.
Well, for me, health and safety is not red tape. It's about protecting people, about saving lives, should we work safely. So it's important for us that out of the tragedy of Grenfell Tower, we look again at health and safety to make sure we have the right regulations in place.
I am particularly concerned about addressing issues affecting the mental health of workers. I think employers have a real responsibility to address this, and I'd certainly encourage employers to use toolkits like that developed by Samaritans.
Now, Brexit is the talking point in Parliament on every single issue, but it is going to affect, in the same way that it affects labour rights, environmental standards. There is a strong possibility powerful forces who will use this opportunity to weaken or repeal that legislation as time goes on. That's again something we must be very much on our watch for.
I think this is a really interesting time. For several years we felt a bit battered by the burden on business, red tape cutting arguments. But I think that there's a sea change going on. The awareness of mental ill health as a key issue, the tragedy of Grenfell Tower has reminded everyone that when the disaster doesn't occur, that may not mean that health and safety is an unnecessary burden, but rather an essential protection. And that's what British Safety Council has always argued for, a balance, which means that what you do is proportionate to the risk, but that you do manage those risks to health, to safety, and ensure that you have a sustainable organisation. I'm really looking forward to leading the British Safety Council in the coming years.